Hi everyone, it's Tanya Wills, midwife in New York City, and on today's episode of the Cancer Project, I'm going to talk with you about the results of my MRI-guided breast biopsy, and about chemo number 3, and about one good thing that has come out of chemo. Hi everyone, welcome to the Cancer Project, where I talk to you. I'm a midwife in New York City, a home birth midwife I just had a birthday. I'm 45 now, and I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. The staging process took a long time, but I was first diagnosed in October of 2018. It is now February of 2019. And I just had my 3rd round of chemo, which is what I want to talk to you about right now, because today is Friday. It's actually Friday night, and I had my 3rd round of chemo not 2 days ago Wednesday, but a week ago Wednesday. And it wasn't until today that I felt that I had enough energy to talk to you. And that has not really been my experience with my last 2 rounds of chemo, but this particular chemotherapy that I'm on, which they call Red Devil chemo to scare everybody, is adriamycin and Cytoxan. And I really felt it this time. I have had a lot of side effects, and it sucked. Now that this is my 3rd round, this drug, I feel like I'm starting to understand its pattern, and this is kind of the way that it goes. I go in on Wednesday, I get my infusion, and everybody there at Memorial Sloan Kettering is amazing. If people could give birth at Sloan Kettering, they should. They're like giving the patient care that we want all of our pregnant people to get. So if people could have babies there, that they should. But of course, like, I don't want you to have cancer while having a baby. So you go get your infusion, and they give me a long-acting anti-nausea medication in my IV, and they also give me a steroid in my IV. And the steroid gives me energy. And one of the things that Heidi, my nurse, said to me is that you're gonna go home, and like Thursday and Friday, you're gonna clean the house. Which I was like, as if you know me, you know I don't clean the house, right? Those are the days that I see clients, on Thursday and Friday. And the other thing is that on Thursday morning, when I wake up, I take dexamethasone orally. And then before I go to bed, I take an anti-nausea med, which is also an antipsychotic. And then the next day, Friday, I take the steroid again. And then that night, I take the anti-nausea med. Now, here's the thing. Saturday when I wake up, no steroid, okay? So I don't have that steroid giving me that energy, and I have this general feeling of hangover on Saturday, and essentially ended, I would say, like the constantness of it ended maybe Tuesday, and I've had like spurts of it like Wednesday and Thursday, and even a little bit of nausea today. So it's really hung around. What has happened for me is that, so Saturday I have no steroid, and Sunday I have no steroid again, and no anti-nausea meds on board on Sunday either. I mean, I can take them if I need them, and sometimes I do, but that medicine makes me sleepy. So what has happened is that Saturday and Sunday and Monday for me I'm super fatigued, super nauseous, wanting so much to teach and to function, and not being able to, and then feeling anxious because I can't function. The anxiety, what I compare it to is post-birth anxiety. And then I start to feel hopeless, and I start to feel like, why am I feeling so terrible if my cancer could come back someday? Like, what's the point, right? So then I have sort of this depression lull that happens, and that starts to get better Monday or Tuesday. I start to feel a little bit more hope, and then just still annoying hangover. So that was a big thing for me that I experienced this time. One other thing that I experience super regularly is constipation and stomach stuff like nobody's business. Champion level constipation. I don't know how else to say it. I'm so constipated, gassy, nauseous, acidy. I have not vomited, but this last time I felt a few times where I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it without Barfen. Like, this is bad, you know? Interestingly, what helps, very much like morning sickness, is like crackers and toast and and potatoes and carbs and things like that. I was so proud of myself today and yesterday because I felt like I could kind of eat my normal food, but really carbs are the thing that make my stomach feel a little bit better. So, and I think that I really thought that I could like drink water, eat fibrous foods that would even touch this constipation. And my friends, the only thing that touches this constipation is a laxative. So I've been taking Seneca and it's been working, thank God. My stomach is still really messed up, but like I really, really need to like manage the constipation. Otherwise, it just makes everything even worse. I'm not trying to scare anybody. None of this is anything that you can't handle. And I think for me, worried about it being my 4th dose is that it's built up in my system and that my symptoms are going to be worse than ever. And quite honestly, the nausea and the hopelessness are really the worst part of it. So the good news is I can kind of tell myself like, okay, this is a phase that happens after you are off the steroids and you start to really feel kind of down and kind of bad, and talk myself through it. And Josh can help me and just say like, you're just in that phase right now. You're going to come through it. It's just like a bad hangover. Hang in there, But I don't know any hangover that lasts freaking a week or 8 days, or I'm into like my 9th day today and I still had symptoms. That kind of sucks. So another update on my chemo symptoms. So as you know, I shaved my head after my 2nd chemotherapy. I have gotten a whole bunch of really cool head scarves. I put out the call to everybody here saying people are asking what I need. I need scarves and I need earrings, and those things have shown up. So I've gotten lots of cool head scarves and earrings. I also have a wig, which I will wear for you in a video, not today, but my wig is uncomfortable. I thought that the wig was going to be something I was going to wear all the time, and actually I feel like I'm faking it when I wear the wig. When I wear the headscarves, I feel gorgeous. I'm just rocking this look right now. Looking forward to summer. My plans for summer are floppy hat, sunglasses, lipstick, earrings. I think we're gonna be okay. In case you're wondering like what's going on with my hair, so I did shave my head. I've lost like a whole bunch more hair in this round of chemo. It's still there, and like the shaved part is still there, and I think what I've noticed about my hair is that the buzzed part that is still left feels like needles in my scalp. So this sounds, I don't know, like little tiny prickly needles if I lean on them in the wrong way. And I think that's because my hair is not growing. When I take a shower, I just kind of wash it, and then afterwards I put coconut oil on my hands and on my hair, and then my hands are usually covered in like little prickly pieces of hair. So that's that. I mean, you can kind of see my sideburns and stuff right now, and there's still hair here. I still have my eyebrows, I still have my eyelashes, I'm still wearing mascara, wearing eye makeup, and I love it. I still love my microbladed brows. They're still really working for me. So that's all good. One other thing about hair loss is that you lose hair all over your body. My pubic hair is like super thin. I wonder if it's all gonna go away. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just like letting nature take its course. I still have hair on my arms and my legs. I don't shave my legs. There's still hair there, but it's way thinner. So if it all goes away, I will keep you posted. This could be like a little bit of a plus. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I think that that's my review of chemo number 3. The only thing that I'm looking forward to about chemo number 4 is that it's my last AC treatment. I'm really looking forward to that. A lot of people tell me that Taxol is much easier for them. This definitely has been 2 months of pretty hard. My team at Sloan Kettering has really helped me through this process, very much so. So I'm really super thankful for that, and we'll see how I do in the Taxol. So just to update you what happened at my doctor's visit. So I knew that I had my MRI results. I got a phone call from the radiologist. I think I told you guys that they did find 2 spots that they did the MRI guided biopsy, and one of them was benign and the other one was DCIS. So DCIS is ductal carcinoma in situ. That is what they call stage 0 cancer. It's not invasive at all. So they're not going to find it in my lymph nodes or anything like that, but it is a different spot, and it does become invasive over time, so it definitely needs to come out. What gets rid of DCIS is surgery. So I've already had 2 surgeries, so I'm gonna need more surgery, and I have made the unilateral decision that I will not be going back to the surgeon that left this cancer in my breast. Instead, I knew that I was hopefully going to get a referral there, and I poked around a little bit on the Memorial Sloan Kettering website to look for which surgeons I might like to have. So I kind of poked around. My only request, I did send my nurse a text. She really watches after me, let me tell you. She lets me text her anytime I want. I try to be really, really careful about that. I said, can you refer me to somebody awesome who is also a woman? She said yes, and yes, absolutely, we'll give you a referral. So I started browsing through the website and clicking on people's bios, and there was one doctor, and I was listening to her talk, and I was like, she's really awesome. She must be the awesomest doctor there. I wonder if I could see her. Probably not. So who knows who they're going to send me to. If you remember from my last video from chemo number 2, when I was complaining on and on and on about the man fellow that came in to see me. So I got to see my nurse practitioner, Danielle, who had been away in Hawaii, but now she's back. She walked right in, washed her hands, said, how are you doing? And I said, great. And I was so happy to see her that I wasn't going to have to see the man fellow. And she said, well, how about that breast biopsy? And I said, holy shit, do you believe this shit? And she said, don't worry, we're going to send you to Dr. Here. Oh my God, I already have a crush on her. I didn't think that you would send me to her. And she said, yeah, she's like the best one here, so you're just going to go to her. And I was like, yes! Not only did I get a referral within like 1 minute of arriving at my appointment beginning, I got the referral to who I had already assessed was somebody that was out of my league great. So that's fantastic. So I do have an appointment to see the surgeon, and I'm gonna see the surgeon in a month. That's fine for me because I can't have surgery until after the end of my chemo anyway. My chemo ends in April, so any surgery that I have wouldn't be until May. But the reason I want to have this consult now is in case of any decisions that need to be made, I want to be able to do my research properly, and also because we booked a trip to Disney. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. There's a trip to Disney, and I don't know what's going to happen, and I may need to call Disney and ask for some Disney breast cancer magic. I don't know what's going to happen, but I will keep you posted on the Disney trip. I spoke with Danielle about my symptoms and how I was doing, and at the time I was doing well. And then Heidi also came in to see me, and then Dr. Modi came in, and we were all together, me and Danielle and Dr. Modi and Heidi, and Josh was there. Josh told me later, he said, you were sitting in there, and I was like, oh my God, 4 amazing women in the same room. And he just felt so good knowing that I was so well taken care of, and he could see how comfortable I was and how I was being treated, and he just knew that I was happy. Nothing feels better than just like having a team that you know you belong on, right? Like you've got this team taking care of you and you're on the team too, and it just feels so, so great. The one good thing that has come out of chemo, you waited the whole video for this, are you ready? The one good thing is this. I got a call today at 2:45. Violet has lice. Do you believe this shit? And she said, we still haven't checked your son. And I said, he's not gonna have it because he doesn't have any hair, right? So I have no hair, Josh has no hair, Milo has no hair, and that is the only good thing that has come out of chemo, is that the only person's lice that we need to deal with is Violet's, and the other 3 of us is not going to be able to get it because we really don't have any hair. That was easy. All the snuggles and the hugs and kisses, I'd be picking lice out of my own hair too. For all of you guys who are moms with kids that are school age, you know this stuff just happens to kids, so it finally made it to our house, so we were combing and combing and combing today. So the good news is that her lice is contained. That's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you're hearing or you like hearing my shit, just subscribe, like this. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.